YouTube Maximum Gustav is here. Is it top tier? Let's look into it. Where's my Kaboom? We Kaboomin'. And a Kaboom. Let's go. Oh my Jesus.
There can only be one winner. And you're looking at it. Let's go.
Let's see my initial reactions with this. We got Box of Friends, Heavy Freight Train, Dara Crane. I use this card in my Earth Machine deck in Master Duel. It's Poggers. Gustav, Max. Please no Keck W's at -1000. It only deals 1000. This card iconically deals 2000 damage, but it got reduced to 1000 because that'd be too good. And in Duel Links, 1000 damage plus 3000 attack, that's lethal. You could detach a material, inflict 1000 damage. So my quick reaction to this is, how the heck do we make this? Well, we got the train, and we have another card that will help. So let's look at this. Let's type in, I think we could type in machine. And that will kind of give us some of the machine cards here. The Heavy Freight Train and the Super Express Bullet Train. So this says if all of your monsters are Earth machines, you could special summon this card. Well, the train says if an Earth machine is summoned, you could special summon this card. So it's a 2-card combo if you have an Earth machine on the field. You special summon this, then special summon this, then that's going to give you the Gustav Max. And then you detach to deal 1000 damage, but guess what? We're not done. The Heavy Freight Train says that if this card is detached, you could target a card your opponent controls and destroy it. So that's going to be very cool. Now, I think this card's being used in the Railway deck. I haven't had time to learn that. I learned the Earth Machine, so I'm familiar with this train and this train, but not this one. If this card is summoned, you could target an Earth Machine in your graveyard and special summon it in defense, but its effects are negated. You could target one other face-up monster you control. The level of that monster or this card becomes the level of the other. Whoa! Okay. So you will target a level 10 machine in your graveyard, special summon it with this, and then make itself level 10. So you want to get the Heavy Freight Train in the graveyard, summon it with the Flying Pegasus, and then make your Gustav Max. And then you're popping again. So that engine right there, it's pretty good. I like that. That's very cool. So I see that 3-card combo there. Train, Railroad, and the Heavy Freight Train plus the Gustav Max. And what else is good? I see Manju. Freaking Manju. We've been asking for this card forever. We have Senju and Sonic Bird in the shop for $5, I believe. I think it might actually be $7. But now we got Manju, and it's not even ultra rare. What the hell? When this card is summoned, you could add a ritual monster or a ritual spell. Or. And this is giving us the Necros of Trushilla. When this card is ritual summoned, you could banish exactly 3 of your opponent's cards, 1 from their hand, field, and graveyard. Damn. This is going to be the boss monster. Also, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Necros you control, you could discard this card from the hand to negate the activation. Negate from the hand, and on summon, banish 3. So let's look at what a deck could look like here. From the DMC Discord, thank you. Shout out to, I can't give a shout out to everyone because this video will be too long, but thank you, Brent. Thank you to Atlas. We have a deck like this. So expect to play something like this. Manju replacing or being used alongside the Senju with some Trushillas. You're going to need the Necros of Brionic from the other card sets. Unfortunately, you're also going to need the Shurit from the other card sets. But beyond that, pretty cool. What else is good here? Here is a previous version of the deck without using the Trushilla, but you're going to want to use the Trushilla. And a Kaboomin. Now, what is this? This is for Metal Foes. It is, I don't know if we want to look at this one, but let's look at this combo. Show me. Summon the Box of Friends, set the Pendulum Scale, send to the graveyard, special summon. We're going to play the Metaphys Fusion. We're going to grab the Metaphys Fusion. We're going to activate it. We're going to return to the extra deck. We're going to come forth and summon the full Metaphys. We're going to read this at the end. What's going on here? I have no idea what the heck is going on. I have not learned Metaphys. Rescue rat. I mean, we're still going off. What? The hail? Metaphys Fusion again? How are we not done? What? Okay, let's figure out what the hell just happened here. We have Metaphys Mithrilium. Says that you could target 2 Metaphys cards in your graveyard and 1 card in the field. Shuffle those targets from your grave into the deck, and if you do, return the target on the field to the hand. You can only use this once per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you could special summon a Metaphys Pendulum from your graveyard or face-up extra deck, which we have a bunch in here. Face up. This one says that once per turn during your opponent's turn, you could target 1 effect monster on the field. Equip that target to this card. What? They summon an effect monster, you yoink it. This card gains defense equal to the combined original attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. You could use monsters you control. You can use monsters you control equipped to this card you control as material for the fusion summon of a Metaphys Fusion. So this could suck up an effect monster. And then we also have the Metaphys counter. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you could special summon a Metaphys monster from your deck. During either player's turn except the turn this is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this from the grave to add a face-up Metaphys Pendulum from your extra deck to your hand. And what did the Box of Friends help us with? If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you could special summon from your deck 2 normal monsters with different names. Attack or 0, attack or defense is 0. But they cannot be used as synchro material. Also, they are destroyed during the next end phase. Okay, so we destroy this and then we popped off. Interesting. What else is good here? So I guess this is a deck list to play something like that. Very nice. So do take note of that. What else is good here? We got to see this. We got to see that be used in the deck. I'm trying to do, a quick reaction to this. This is a reprint. So I'm being told to use this in Burning Abyss. We have very smart, big brain TCG players helping out with the initial reaction of this. Fiend monster you control except Fiendish Rhino Warrior cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Oh, okay. So when you have a Burning Abyss that destroys itself, this says, where are you going, buddy? You don't have to destroy yourself. You are indestructible. You cannot be destroyed. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could send 1 Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard except Fiendish Rhino Warrior. You can only use this effect of Fiendish Rhino Warrior once per turn. Damn. I mean, we're doing a pure Burning Abyss deck? We got ideas. Stins 95. Triple. Pure Burning Abyss. I'm excited for Burning Abyss now. Yeah, that Rhino is nuts. Actually nuts. Very cool. Yeah, they love the Rhino. I love the Rhino. Rhino's the way. So thank you very much for that idea. What else do we have here? The Metaphys Horus. What the heck? If this card synchro summon, you can activate appropriate effects. Blah, 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 blah. I don't really know what to say about this. Is this good? Chat, what do you think is a good card that I should highlight and talk about? I guess Demise is potentially a deck type now. Blanco with the Demise idea. So this is a Demise deck you could play. And let's look at why we want to use this Demise monster, this new one. What's so good about it? This new one says that while this ritual summon card is on the field, your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. If all monsters used to ritual this were ritual monsters, you do not have to pay life points to destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and then inflict 200 per card destroyed. I think it's going to be 100 though, right? Did they nerf this to? I mean, the card text, it says 200. Shouldn't it? Is going to be nerfed? You pay 2,000 life unless you used ritual monsters. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Demise. Demise. And then we have some other Demise support card. Well, these are reprints to help with your Demise. Very good. So we got the deck type. We got the main new boss monster. Manju is going to be huge for ritual monsters. If we look at the most popular ritual monsters right now, Megalith, are they going to really like Manju? I mean, you know, I guess they could play Senju and Manju now. Is that going to be worth it? What do you think? I don't know if they have room for that. They played triple Senju, but I guess now they could play Manju in addition to Senju. I don't know if that's going to be a big boost or not. We have the reprints on the Red Eyes Flare Metal. I guess I should take the time to read this one and this one and this one real quick. Red Eyes support. If this card is fusion summon, you could send a Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to a quarter. A quarter to the original attack. It's like half, but you half it again. If this card is sent to the graveyard from the fields, you could target a normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So if you want to deal quarter damage, I don't know how good this will be. Princess Cologne. 2 level 4 monsters, generic rank 4. If this card is exceed summoned, you could target a box of friends here. Okay, so that's going to be the Metaphys support with the box of friends. Special summon the box of friends back in the fields, which we saw in that turn 1 combo. If you control another monster, your opponent cannot target this with card effects or attacks. If a face-up normal is destroyed, you could detach a material, special summon a normal from your deck. Okay, normal support. We got the Metaphys. And then let's try to understand this real quick. Metaphys Horus, this is a generic level 6 synchro. If synchro summoned, you could activate the appropriate effect depending on the non-tuner used as the synchro. If you used a normal monster, this card's unaffected by other card effects just for this turn. If you used an effect monster, you could target one other face-up card in the fields, negate it. If you used a pendulum, your opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack this turn. But you permanently have control of the monster. We'll look at the Metaphys trap. Metaphys. I quickly saw this as like Metaphys. It's Metaphys. Metaphys, is it back? Metaphys. It's not a continuous trap. Discard a Metaphys, draw a card. Then you could banish a Metaphys from your deck. Whoa. From your deck. That's quite nuts. If this card is banished, you could add a Metaphys card from your deck to your hand, except Metaphys Ascension. This is a big one. Is this being used in a Master Duel version? So we could see if this is actually really good. I don't know if we have any Metaphys decks on the website. Let's see. Yeah. You're now closer to be playing something like this. That's super cool. We almost have full power Metaphys. Besides, we don't have that one, but the Tyrant, the Metaphys Nephthys, the Daedalus, triple Metaphys Ascension. You're close to full power TCG Metaphys. This is gonna meta piss off a lot of people. I'm excited for it. That's gonna be a good way to piss people off, and that'll be fun. And that's my quick reaction of this. One card Metaphys, great. Necros have their boss monster. Demise have a boss monster. The Metaphys look like they're going to be a pretty good deck, as you saw that one-turn combo. The Trains, I don't know if the Trains really have a good turn 1, but if you could turn 2, Gustav, max them, get popping. The Train that we really wanted was, and you're going to have to look out for this one. So keep your eyes out for the Train. I played it in Earth Machine. I just don't know the name exactly. The Earth Machine deck. We're on the wrong website. Wrong website. Let's see real quick. Master Duel Meta, Earth Machine. The card you're looking out for is this one. Super Dreadnought gives you a good turn 1. 2 level 10 monsters. You could quickly detach a material to make a monster on the fields unaffected by card effects. So when we get this, that's going to be great. That's when we're going to be good. And also, this card pairs up with another monster. You're supposed to detach this to deal damage, and then you put on top of it. On top of it, you make this. You put this on top of your Exceed after you burn for 1,000, and then you could detach a material from this card to make it 6,000 attack. And during each battle phase, this can make attacks onto monsters up to the number of Exceed monsters it has +1. Attack 6,000. Holy moly. So I think we're too early with the trains right now, but we will be in a Kabooming soon. Get ready for it. I'm excited for it. Let's go. Fools!